Today I want to make an experiment, something I have never done before, and this is to roll my first own cigar. I do this with my own tobacco that I have produced over the last 2 years. It's a long way to make his own tobacco. How I came to the idea? I read a lot of diaries from mountain men, and the normal mountain men smoke their tobacco through the pipe, and they often wear a gagdamola, something like this, that I have produced for my mountain man outfit. But in one diary I have read a few days ago that he went to a native tribe, and this native tribe don't use pipes. There was different. They roll in tubes or long snakes, and then they smoke the tobacco like this. And when the mountain man saw this, maybe he want to reproduce the cigar like this. And I'm standing here, I have no idea how to roll a cigar. I never done this before. I have no clue how I will do this. I have only the rule. I have my own tobacco and this knife and flint and steel later to smoke the cigar. First, I need to harvest a little bit of my fresh fermented tobacco, and this was a long process to have fresh fermented tobacco that is usable. I have tested and trained it for years, and in the first years I never get to the point that I have fermented tobacco. But what takes me 4 years was to find a way how I can ferment the tobacco without losing the leaves that they go barred. The hard thing by making their own tobacco is to ferment them, but in the same time have them soft that they don't go broke and go too crispy. And this is what I have done with these leaves. And now I remove the middle part of every leaf. And some of their leaves are very green, but they're smelling so good. I think this is also ready to be smoked. Yeah, we need to clean up all of them before using. Now we need to find out how to roll them, and I have take one of my most beautiful leaves here, and what I know from tobacco, it need to be take very soft, very close together. This is what I try to do here. I push them the whole leaf together. I'm not sure that this function. Then we need to redo it like this. This is now the amount of nearly 4 leaves together. But I now want to do is to roll it. Maybe hold this up. And now I take my beautiful green leaf and take here. But this is also fermented. It's green from the one side and more gray from the other side, or brown from the other side. I want to let everything stay together. Maybe like this. And now I do something you never see modern cigar people do this. I take the inner side of the leaves and bind this together. Be creative. The most mountain men was very creative, but they have done too. It don't function with this one. I take this one. And let's make it a little bit more beautiful. I would say. This is our cigar, and let's try them to smoke. I'm not sure if this function or I redo this, and what I now do, I cut up the end of both, and then I have inside the release and a smoking area. And this is very loose still. Maybe it don't function because this is too loose. Let's try it out. And we started like a mountain man with flint and steel. And a little bit chocolate. The chocolate is burning, and I lay this here on top. Yeah, it's function. Crazy. I don't expect that this function so fast with the first try. And what I see here is very loose together. Maybe it need to be pushed or they are closer together. But for a mountain man, you have no pipe and you want to smoke a little bit tobacco. It's an easy way to do this. My first try of my own tobacco. I want to try them in the pipe, this clay pipe, very soon too. It is an interesting experiment to make your own cigar. Maybe I will try it out later better. I want to read a little bit about this and make it better like this one. But for the first try, I'm happy. If you're a mountain man, you have no clue, you have no idea, and nobody tell you how it functions, you can make it very easy by your own. But I will still prefer to smoke it in a pipe. How this functions, you can see this in this video.